Are you looking for a more efficient and sustainable solution to controlling weeds in your garden? Have you ever considered the power of fire in the battle against weeds? I want to show you how to reclaim your garden space and spend less time weeding and more time enjoying the fruits of your labor. From soil saviors to weed warriors, wood chips could be the unsung champions in your garden. Today, I want to reveal to you 2 simple methods that have revolutionized my gardening space. Welcome to our garden space. Take a look around. Weeds run rampant. Last year's trellises and tomato cages linger. Dead leaves blanket the ground, and debris clutters every corner. But amidst this wild tangle lies the potential for something extraordinary. Here, where neglect has taken root, we see not just an overgrown mess, but a canvas waiting to be revitalized. Today, let's embark on a journey of rejuvenation. We'll burn away the remnants of yesterday's neglect and breathe new life into this space with fresh layers of wood chips, paving the way for a garden reborn from ashes. Stay tuned as we witness the renewal unfold before our eyes. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and tackle the first step in our garden cleanup, removing those rusty old tomato cages and old trellises. Let's tackle the weeds. With a mix of manual pulling and strategic use of a propane torch, we're clearing the way for new growth. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards will be bountiful. And hey, if you're like some of my co-workers who thought subscribing meant paying, fear not. I had a conversation with them, and let me assure you, subscribing to this channel is as free as the air you breathe. No strings attached, just pure content for your consumption. Now it's time to blow away the remnants of last season, leaving behind a canvas ready for a brand new garden in the spring. Using a propane torch to burn weeds is the first method that has changed the way that I garden. There are some benefits that I would like you to consider concerning using the torch method. Let's shed some light on the incredible benefits of using a propane torch for weed control in your garden. Get ready to say goodbye to back pain, toxic chemicals, and hello to a more efficient, eco-friendly gardening experience. Benefit number 1, no more back pain. Say goodbye to those hours spent bent over, pulling weeds and straining your back. With a propane torch, you can kiss back pain goodbye as you effortlessly kill weeds. Benefit number 2, no more chemicals. And speaking of weeds, wave goodbye to harmful weed killers. By harnessing the power of heat, you're eliminating weeds without the need for toxic chemicals. It's a safer, healthier option for you and the environment. Benefit number 3, decompose weeds. Here's where it gets really exciting. Those weeds you torch, they don't just disappear. They break down into nutrient-rich compost, enriching your soil and feeding your plants for healthier growth. Benefit number 4, break down those wood chips. Here's a bonus. If you're using wood chips as mulch, using a propane torch helps speed up the decomposition process. That means you get to enjoy the benefits of wood chips even quicker. A few years back, one of my wife's friends invited us over to their place. And that's where the benefits of a method of gardening that I had never witnessed before unfolded before my eyes. Her husband proudly showcases thriving apple trees, heavy with fruit, all thanks to a method that he called the Back to Eden method. He shared his secret: wood chips. Every year, he'd add a fresh layer to his garden beds, nurturing his trees and encouraging their growth. It was a light bulb moment for me. So, I dove into research and discovered that this method was very intriguing. I decided to give it a shot in my own garden, but I put my own twist on it. I started by first placing cardboard in the garden beds, enriching my soil with composted manure from my sheep and chickens during the fall. During the winter, I tilled the garden and I topped it all off with a generous layer of wood chip. And you know what? Year after year, my garden flourishes. I add more wood chips as the old ones decompose, keeping the cycle going. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. The Back to Eden method is not only effective, it is arguably one of the most effective methods you can use in your garden. Give it a try and watch your garden thrive. Let's talk about wood chips, your garden's unsung heroes with a multitude of benefits. Benefit number 1, save your back from pulling weeds. First up, say goodbye to those days of sore muscles and achy backs from endless weeding. With wood chip gardening, you're not just nurturing your plants, you're also saving yourself from the discomfort of back pain. You'll have way less weeds to deal with. Benefit number 2, weed prevention. As mentioned earlier, wood chips decreases weeds. With the thick layer of wood chips, you're creating a natural barrier that suppresses weed growth, giving your plants the space they need to thrive. Benefit number 3, moisture retention. But that's not all. Wood chips are like a moisture magnet for your soil. By covering the ground with wood chips, you're locking in moisture, reducing the need for frequent watering, and keeping your plants happy and hydrated. During the summer, I may water my garden twice a month thanks to wood chips. Benefit number 4, soil improvement. As wood chips break down over time, they add valuable organic matter to the soil, improving its structure and fertility for healthier, more robust plants. Benefit number 5, dirt splash prevention. Wood chips also act as a barrier against dirt splash, keeping your plants clean and pristine, especially during heavy rainfall or watering. Benefit number 6, free of charge. This is probably my most favorite point. Wood chips can cost you nothing. Ask local tree trimming services for their wood chip waste, and you've got yourself a budget-friendly garden solution. Oftentimes, tree cutting services have to pay to get rid of their wood chips. When they dump their wood chips on your property, it becomes a win-win situation. As our garden project comes to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the wisdom found in Proverbs 12:11. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits lacks scent. There have been times in my life, and perhaps in yours too, where I pursued things that ultimately proved to be worthless. The pursuit of material gain, the lure of empty pleasures, they can lead us astray from what truly matters. But what is your land? It could be a marriage in need of attention, children longing for guidance, or a relationship with the Lord that needs nurturing. In a world filled with distractions and meaningless pursuits, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Today, I want to encourage you to work your land, to invest in areas of your life that truly matter. Whether if it's strengthening relationships, deepening your faith, or pursuing personal growth, take the time to prioritize what's important. Remember, the best time to make a change is not tomorrow, but today. You are a product of the choices you make, so choose wisely. Embark on this journey of intentionality starting right now. If you like what you saw today, subscribe and tap that notification bell. Until next time, stay diligent. If you want to see my workshop makeover video, click on the top video for part 1 and click on the bottom video for part 2.